Welcome to Wilson's Wild Ride, where we do everything RV and travel. If these things interest you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Today we're going to be reviewing Poche Plantation RV Park in Convent, Louisiana. Coming up. Size of our tires. Alright, now that we've gone over...
This place is great. So hello, and we are reviewing today Poche Plantation RV Park. This is the beginning of it. This is where you see, this is your first entry into the park. Now, of course, we have been stuck here a little while, but if you're wanting to visit New Orleans, Baton Rouge, this is a really great park. It's right in between those two areas. Right?
That's correct.
Okay. So this is where the RV would come in, right through here. Just wanted to give you a really pretty view of that plantation, because at one time it really was a plantation. You'll drive through here, and they do have it decorated, and that really is a restaurant. The restaurant is open only on the weekends, but it's cute. We have not eaten there. We had some people that did, and they thought it was rather good. They also have people coming and going that don't stay at the RV, so it's an open restaurant to everybody. There is a post office right next to us. We're right on the road, but we're right across there is the Mississippi. So you're right over that embankment. All you do is cross the road. And folks, this RV park is pretty busy. It's pretty busy. You need reservations to get here. It's usually full capacity, because it is so nice. It has things that are available to you as the restaurant, and then we're going to show you some other amenities that it has. This is the back of the restaurant, and then that's going to be your pool area. Right now we're in February. Even though it is hot, of course the pool is not open.
I think they're doing work to it at the moment, but right over there at the restaurant on the weekends, they have live music that you can enjoy, they're pretty good.
Over here they have some little cabins that can be rented out.
Yep.
So if you have friends visiting, these are little 1-2 bedroom cabins that they can rent out. Right through here is where your big rigs are going to stay. As you can tell, lined up. Not very many spaces for the big rigs.
Yeah, it looks like there's one available. And you know, those normally, except for the very ends here, the very ends are your camp hosts, but other than those guys, these people here normally don't stay very long. Maybe like a week at the most, and they're out.
Yes. And then you've got, this is going to be your guest kitchen, and it's a Good Sam member. So here's your guest kitchen. It's a little dark in here. You can use this at any time. People used it at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, if you have little small little ovens like we do,
yeah,
a place like this is kind of nice. They let you use their facility here.
They have
make a reservation for it.
They have a pool table that is workable, doesn't cost you anything. Video games for kids. They even have big screen TV for you to use. This is all, you can use this at any time. Our guest bathrooms, if you're in here doing that, and then a book room where they let you check out books and bring them back. But it's really nice that they let you do that, and you can come in here and just sit. And we have seen people doing it.
And right here's your little laundry facility.
It isn't really very little. It's pretty big. Each load is $1.50, drying and washing. So, and I've been doing this for about 2 months now. I've never had a problem. They're pretty clean. They stay pretty clean. This laundry room, as you know, it's a pet peeve when it's not air conditioned. This is air conditioned. The other thing is that they are always working on this property. This owner just happens to always be working on something else. He owns a lot of this property, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, a good thing is that you know that they're working on the property, and the bad thing is they're working on the property while you're here. So those two things together aren't always fun. So this has all been done since we were here. This used to be just a small little pond, as you can see.
Yeah, they've opened it up a good bit.
And they've opened it up, and now this used to be a fishing area, and I think you can still do that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a catch and release only though.
But I wouldn't do it right now because they're building more plots. Like, they're making it bigger. They're expanding the RV, the whole RV place. So they're expanding it out to the cane field. And so that kind of construction has been happening for about the whole time we've been here. This is a very inexpensive RV park. It costs us how much a month?
It's like $550 a month, and that includes everything. I mean, that's your lights, electricity, water. I mean, the whole 10 yards. Full hookup. They do have Wi-Fi.
They have several Wi-Fi spots throughout the park.
Right.
I wouldn't recommend them. They don't always
they're not very
work.
strong,
Right.
unless you're like right next to them, right? But
even then.
And then in the evening time when everybody's home from work or whatever, and they try to get on the internet, well, then of course, you know, that kind of crashes everything. But they do have an internet provider in town that will come out and hook up internet to your site.
Now this is the field that we take Charlie in to play around.
Yeah, with that tractor there, it's probably going to be fun. Let's not do that.
No. And I mean, it's maintained pretty well. Each site is concreted, which is nice. The slabs are pretty nice.
Yeah, they're pretty level too.
And they're big.
Yes.
And each site has this nice little thing. This is the hookup. So at night, all of those glow. The landscaping is, they're always working on it. You can guarantee that if there's a pothole, somebody's gonna come along and fix that. And anytime we've had an issue with another camper, with barking dogs, we have been able to call up the manager and she is right on it. So as you can see, even back here, the slabs are really big. You can get some really big fifth wheels back here also. This right here is ours, and he just fixed that. There was a big pothole there was a big old hole right there, and he fixed it. The people here are really nice. We've gone through some comings and goings for sure. And then here's one lot open right now, and that's how big it is without something on it. So that's pretty big.
Yeah.
And they come in between and make sure it's all cleaned up for the next person, which I think is pretty nice, because I've been to some parks that aren't so nice about that. And we have enough room over here to have the truck and the trailer. So if you are in the area, we're right between, again, New Orleans and Baton Rouge, and you want to take a sightseeing tour of all that this area has to offer, Poche Plantation is really a great place to stay.
It really is.
It has the Friday nights singing and entertainment. It's got the restaurant. It's got reasonable pricing. It has an attentive staff. You have a park host on site. So yeah.
Thanks for watching Wilson's Wild Ride. Don't forget to enjoy the ride.